Hey, this is Dante with Dante's Pro Tips with your top 5 zero down loans of 2021. First, a little bit about me, some highlights. I am a mortgage loan originator. I've been a mortgage broker and banker since 2000. I've been a real estate agent, broker since 1999. Builder remodeler since 2006. Investor property flipper since 2006. Top loan originator for Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs from 2014 to 2018. My contact information is my website, www.dantecmiller.com. You can email me at dancingdante@gmail.com. Text or call me at 361-688-3663 or book on my calendar below. So number 5 is the zero down investment loan. We'll call this one the fix and flip. There's a way to purchase homes as investment property with little or no money out of pocket. Typically, we use this as the 70% ARV rule, where you're able to purchase a property, and if it needs remodeling, that the total equal around 70% of what it'd be worth after rehab value, which is called ARV. So this allows for potential zero down opportunities. You may need to have owner finance options for a second lien or to cover closing costs. It is really good if you have some wholesale partnerships involved that can help find the products for you, the homes off market, and even work as a go-between to get that down payment assistance kind of pushed as a second lien later. And if you could partner with an advanced flipper, you might be able to get more opportunity for zero down altogether. Number 4, USDA loans. Yes, rural family loans. These are basically for small towns, typically not for just out in the country, not land loans, even though USDA does have a land loan, but it's not zero down. It's for homes with typical lot sizes for the area. So if the average lot's 5 acres, then 5 acres will work. You can't own any other real estate at the time. So you don't have to be a first-time home buyer, but you can't own another property. USDA loans positives, no required down payment, no prepayment penalty, finance your closing cost in, and fair credits. Okay, get low fixed interest rates. Negatives are it's restricted to rural areas. There's a max income limit. There's mortgage insurance premium, which is a fee from the government style back loans that's rolled into the loan, and it's for single family homes only, not that duplex, fourplex, or apartment complex. Property condition must meet FHA guidelines, which typically is just health and safety, but there are additional rules for termites, wells, septic, and foundation. Timeline for closing can be 45 to 60 days, depending on how backed up the USDA is. After you get cleared to close from your lender, then they have to look at the file, make sure everything's done right to allow you to close. But closing costs, as I said earlier, can be rolled in. Number 3, VA home loans, perfect for active or retired military. These loans are usually low credit scores are allowable, high debt ratios, zero down, possibly zero move-in. Typically take 30 to 45 days because the appraisals are guaranteed to take at least 2 weeks. You can have multiple VA loans. They do oftentimes have termite inspection requirements that can be a little bit tougher on the property than some other loans. And you can have non-occupying co-borrowers that are not VA, but you will probably not get your zero down, but you can get close to it. Number 2, FHA and conventional loans. These are basically almost any other loan in the book, except for from your small bank or small credit unions. They don't oftentimes have government-backed loans, and these are the loans that we're talking about are government-backed because the down payment assistance is typically allowable per Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines and backed with those insurance situations through typical mortgage insurance. You're typically normally going to have low to average income, not always for high income, even though you can have a few that might work. Down payment is typically a loan, although it doesn't always have a mortgage payment due. Oftentimes will be due when you sell, refinance, or pay the loan off. But sometimes there is interest rates and terms, so pay attention to that. Also, they can delay closing up to 72 hours. Not you owe, but a typo always makes you pay attention. Ha, gotcha. Many of these programs take a few extra days to close because you usually have multiple loans, so multiple paperwork at closing. Finally, number 1, city grants and state/county down payment assistance. The benefit of these ones is oftentimes there is no payment and it's forgiven, so it's almost like free money. Problems with them are, though, there's some debt to income requirements that are on top of whatever your lender has. There's some income limits that typically make only low and low middle income limits work. Max purchase pricing so doesn't always cover your homes in your neighborhood, and you must be a first-time home buyer, not owning a primary residence in the last 3 years. Check with your local state guidelines or call or ask me, and I'll figure out what it is for you. Finally, how do you get a hold of me then? You can do my meeting link. We just talk one-on-one, or you can email me, dancingdante@gmail.com, or call text at 361-688-3663, or finally, email me. Go to my website, www.dantecmiller.com. Thank you so much. Hope you have an awesome day.